Hello, everybody. Just a quick little live here. I know you were expecting me to have either a live or a video up today at 5. As you can see by my hair, I'm a little frazzled, but it's okay. I'm safe, and that's all that matters. And I'm going to move over because that light is shining right in the camera. I'm safe, and that's all that matters. I had a great time in Halifax, and I'll tell you guys more about that when I get back. Had a fabulous time meeting Stephen and Walter. They are the best people, so that was fun. But on my way back, I ran into a few issues, and they did say Air Canada wasn't the greatest. Well, I had a really good experience on my way here, and on my way back, not such a great experience. And to be honest with you, not all of it was Air Canada's fault. Unfortunately, the plane coming in that was supposed to take me from Halifax to Toronto was delayed by nearly, not quite an hour, which meant that when I got to Toronto, it was going to be a close call to get on my next flight. That plane was delayed due to a medical emergency on the flight. Unfortunately, a passenger had a heart attack and didn't make it. So then they had to take everybody off the plane and get them through customs again. The flying staff, the pilot and the flight attendants and things like that. And so it took a while to get out of Halifax. And once I finally got out of Halifax, I was like, okay. I was talking to the flight attendant on board, and they said they were going to get me off the plane first, which they did. So when I got to the ground, they had me come right to the doors before anybody else could get out of their seat and get all their stuff. And he said, just run. So I ran, which is not easy. And I ran all the way to out of there and to get over to customs. I got through customs, ran to my gate, only to find out that my flight was canceled. And that one was canceled. And some of you that have been texting me, which I appreciate all your well wishes and your texting, canceled because I am sideways. I don't know why I'm sideways. Anyway, you'll have to see me sideways, I suppose. Canceled because, hold on, let's see if I can fix the. Is that better? You might see bars, even if I'm because I don't have my computer. Anyway, I got canceled not because of weather or the smoke or anything like that. I got canceled because they didn't have ground crew to put gas or fuel in the plane and to push us back from the gate. So I had to kind of ask for a manager because they were just going to have us sit in the airport all night. And hi everybody, good to see you. And they the manager agreed to give me a hotel. So I have a hotel. You can see I'm in the room. It's a very basic hotel, but it's a place to sleep. Thank goodness I'm not having to lay on a bench in the airport. And my flight out is at 8 o'clock tomorrow, or 8:20 tomorrow morning. So fingers crossed that everything goes well and that flight is good to go. I honestly would have preferred to stay in Halifax, and I asked them that before they took off, and I said, well, now that we're so delayed, I'm probably not going to make my flight. It would have been questionable even if the flight would have been a go to make the flight out of Toronto. But they said, no, just go to Toronto. We'll get you taken care of from there. And then I get here, and I made it to the gate with just a couple minutes to spare before it would have been boarding. And the flight was canceled. So, but that's okay. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm safe. I have all my luggage because I was worried about my luggage getting lost. And so tomorrow morning I get to go home, and I'm missing my babies. I was really excited to see them tonight, so I gotta wait one more night, but that's okay. Like I said, I had a fabulous time. So I'm not complaining about that, but I just want to come on and say hello to everybody. I've seen all your, unfortunately, the internet service in Halifax was not good for me. There was a lot of people at the show, so I think there was a lot of people on the networks and things, and my phone didn't play real well in that part of Canada. Now here in Toronto, my phone seems to be okay. So I wasn't really able to, I was going to post some videos and things, but I'm going to work on that tomorrow when I get home. I'm going to show you guys. I took videos of most of the quilts and things like that, so I'm excited to show you that. And then just tell you about the trip in general. And then I'll also do the blue journal giveaway tomorrow. I know that was supposed to be today. I was going to put it up live at 5, but I never got a chance to because I posted just a few shorts this week that were, shorts are no more than a minute, and most of mine are about 30 seconds, and even those took like forever to upload. So anyway, my hair looks lovely, but that's okay. So I just want to say hello to everybody and thank you so much for asking where I was and all those things, because I did see some of your messages. And like I said, it's kind of stinky when your flight gets canceled, but I'm safe and that's all that matters. And I'm going to get home just later than expected. So anyway, travel is very unpredictable these days, Christine. You are correct. And it's okay. This is actually, out of all the travel I've done in the last year or two from retreats. Oh gosh, I don't look beautiful. Thank you for saying that though. I look horrible. I've been like, I have a plane on me. My hair is all crazy. Anyway, but thank you. But over all the travel I've done in the last 2 years, this is the first flight that got canceled. So really, I haven't done that badly. Though worse than the plane was the issues in the Toronto airport. They sent my bag because I had not gone to obviously back to the States yet. My bag was supposed to be in the domestic baggage claim, and I waited an hour for my bag, and everybody else on the plane got their bag except for me. And I'm going, okay, where's my bag? Where's my bag? So I finally went over to the baggage person, which I couldn't find. And they finally came out from back behind, behind the curtain, the man behind the curtain. And he's like, you're supposed to go to customs. Well, they didn't tell me that. They told me to go to the domestic one. And then I went over to customs. They took me over to customs to get my bag. And I pick up my bag and I have to go through customs, and it's Canadian customs. And the Canadian customs officer said, why are you in here? You haven't left Canada yet, right? And I said, no. He goes, well, did you forget your bag? And I said, no, my flight was canceled and they told me to go get it over there. And he's like, well, why'd they bring it over here? And I said, I don't know. So that was interesting. And all in all, from getting off the flight, running to the thing, getting the new ticket for tomorrow, getting the hotel voucher, it was nearly a 2-hour process. So not quite, maybe hour and a half or something like that. Well, probably closer to 2 hours actually, because we got in about 6:30 this time, and I got to the hotel around 8:30. So yeah, almost a 2-hour process. So that was fun. But at least, like I said, I'm here. I'm really not, I was upset at first. At one point I wanted to cry, but I'm like, okay, just put your big girl panties on and do what you need to do and get home tomorrow. So, but I had a fabulous time in Halifax. Halifax is a really interesting city. If you're a foodie, you would love it there, because they have any food you can imagine, every nationality, anything. But there's not honestly a whole lot to do. So, Mona said, take a hot bath and get a good night's sleep. That would be nice, except there's no bath in this room. There's a shower, but I will be taking a shower because I need to get plane off of me. But there wasn't a whole lot to do in Halifax. We saw some of the historical things, the Citadel, and then the seaport, which if you look at Stephen Bland's video, Bland Design, in the Idiot Quilter, he posted a lot of videos from all the things we saw. And but really we could have done the entirety of Halifax in a day and the quilt show in a day, so we didn't need so much time, although the time together with Stephen and Walter is what made the trip, because getting to spend so much time with them and getting to know them in person was a lot of fun. So Am I still sideways? Because I turned my camera. Turn yourself around. You are sideways. I was sideways before. I think I'm straight now, right guys? No? Maybe she's coming in late. Okay. All right. So it must be because Kate's coming in late. She's probably watching the beginning. Okay. So it was a great trip though. And I would definitely recommend, if you've not been to the east coast of Canada, to go. It's beautiful. The seaport was gorgeous. If you like water like I do, you'll love it. I loved looking at the boats, and they have a lighthouse on an island down there called the George Island. And just, it was really nice. So I really enjoyed myself, but I'm looking forward to getting home and seeing my babies. So, all right, guys. Well, I don't want to keep you too long, because I will probably pop on sometime tomorrow and tell you guys a little bit about my trip, and hopefully show you some pictures and things like that. And like I said, tell you who the winner is of the blue journal. So I'm gonna let you go for tonight, but thanks for being here, and thank you all so much for your messages and all your support. And several of you have messaged me, where are you at? You're not live. Yeah, that's why. I had all the plane issues and everything, but it's all good. So I will see you guys really, really soon. Like I said, Steven's been putting up videos of our trip. So if you want to see some of that stuff before I post mine, you can head on over there. It was a great time and I had a lot of fun. All right, guys. Well, pray that I get home tomorrow. Fingers crossed for me. And I will see you soon. Bye.